Good morning, my dear Yarn Wars friends. This is Colleen, and today I am going to kind of recreate a tutorial, only I'm going to do this a little bit differently. This is the pom-pom, making a pom-pom, an easy pom-pom for your crochet or knit project, something that you can attach maybe to the top of a hat, to a bunny, for a tail, or for whatever you need to. So hopefully I can get this all focused, and been having a little problems with focusing lately, and I'm going to show you an easy way to do this. Now I'm going to remove my rings and get them out of my way for the moment because they will be in the way. All you need for this is whatever yarn, and you're going to want quite a bit of yarn, so make sure you just have a skein available for you for this project. You will want some scissors, of course, and actually I'm going to grab another pair of scissors that will work better for this. Snippers probably won't work as well as a pair of scissors, so then you're also going to want a blunt needle, something that's not going to poke you. So to get started, what we're going to do is go ahead and just grab the yarn with our thumb. We're going to take our fingers and, like on Mork and Mindy, if any of you are familiar with that show from long ago, just kind of separate, was it Mork and Mindy? I don't know, it might be some Star Trek deal, but you're going to just kind of separate your fingers like this. And you're going to come behind your two fingers with the yarn, and you're just going to start winding in a figure 8. Come in and over. So you see you're crossing over this yarn here, and you're going to do this several times. Now, I'm not going to make a big one for the purpose of the video, just so you can see, but you can make this as full as you want to. And it won't take you, you will be able to get through this a lot faster than I am. I'm slowing down a little bit in front of a camera as usual. I know I always whine about that, and I'm sorry. But you just want to continue going in, weaving out, and you just keep on going, keep on going. I'm going to get through yarn really fast here. I want to get a pretty decent amount here. Okay. By the way, you don't have to be pretty about this. This is going to be kind of this will be a very colorful, obviously, pom-pom that I'm making. But I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. I'm going to leave myself just a little bit of a tail. Go ahead and cut that off. Maybe about 6 to 8 inches. And then give me just a second here. I'm going to grab my other scissors. Okay. I am going to take this end that I finished with and put my blunt needle on here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do from here is first, I'm going to go down to the bottom of this. This is not going to poke me because it's blunt, but you can just kind of lift this up a little bit. You're going to just pull it through to the other side. See how I did that? And I'm going to just come through here just to kind of lock it off a little bit. And this is the piece that I just wound around. So I'm just gonna, you probably already guessed that part. Just pull that tight. That'll give me the opportunity to pull it tight. But this pom-pom is going to be fun and nice because one thing about this pom-pom is you're not going to be able to, it's not going to fall apart on you. So what we're going to do is once we've wound around with this, we're going to kind of go in and out, go through the fibers. And I know this isn't going to really seem like it's doing a whole lot, but we're going to go back through the back part. You really don't have to look. You just kind of go in and out and try to cover as much ground as you can. Like go all the way down. Go, you know, start from the top and kind of work your way down, just going in and out. And this is going to be, you know, if you feel a little bit of tension going through there, that's good, because that means that you're going through actual fibers. See, you want it to be a little tough to go through, but we're going to work it from front to back. And just keep doing that until you feel pretty confident that you've covered up and down. And you don't have to say, oh, I don't know if I feel confident about it or not. Just do is, you know, go down one and then come up one with that. And then you can go ahead and take your needle out and drop that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my other tail. I'm going to do the same exact thing with this. I got a smaller blunt needle here, so it's going to give me a little bit to work with. So this is, I pulled it back to the back, and now I'm going to come up from the bottom, get right into the bottom part right there. Just go back, and this is in the center between your fingers that you're doing this, straight through the fibers of this. And it might seem like, oh, it's a little bit of work. It's worth it, and it's really not that much work at all, actually. And just go through till you reach your top. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to go down. Okay. Oops. So now you can go ahead and drop that yarn. Pull these off your fingers. I'm going to try to get this done when the video is here. And now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take these two tails. I'm going to wrap one way all the way around to the back. And I'm going to wrap this the other way all the way around to the back. And I'm just going to tie them in a knot. Give it extra security. Now, if you are tying this onto a hat, you can actually just hold on to these tails, tie it in a knot, and leave the tails so that you got those to sew it onto your project. Okay? But what we're going to do from here is we've got this little kind of mess, right? We're going to find all of our loops here. I got all my loops, and I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to go right through all of my loops on one side. Find all of my loops on the next side, and you might have loops that you have to cut after you're done. See, we got loops coming out here, there, everywhere, and that's okay. You don't have to do these in specific order. And just come through, cut it up. So now I have a big mess of yarn that will not pull apart, okay? All right, so I am not going to be sewing this onto a project. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that off. I don't need that tail. But from here, you're just trimming your work. So the lower you go in trimming your pom-pom, the fluffier it's going to be. But this is kind of just a fun part because you're just trimming away, trimming away, trimming away. And you just trim and trim and trim. until you like where you're at with it. Now, like I said, you can have as small of a ball or you can make it larger, thicker. Just keep winding it if you want it to be, if you want to have more. But like I said, the shorter that you cut this, the fluffier this little pom-pom is going to be. So these work best with the smaller. To do the ones on your hand, they really do work a lot better with smaller pom-pom because you can work it up really well. You can make bigger ones as well. Definitely fluffier ones you can make. But you just get really cool little pom-poms. And as with any pom-pom, it does start to get a little annoying because you're trying to be perfect about it. Don't worry about being perfect about it. We're just cutting it up into our own little ball. Don't ever buy another pom-pom again when you can make one yourself. You've got all the tools you need. You are a yarner, a yarn crafter. And then if you like the real small, real fuzzy ones, you can see it's getting fuzzier and fuzzier as we get down to the end of it. Because we are cutting shorter and shorter and shorter, and that's just what I'm doing. But you can keep it kind of a shaggy pom-pom or whatever you like. Nice thing about this pom-pom, like I said, is this is not going to fall apart on you. It's not going to pull apart. So if you're just trying to add something to, like I said, to the top of your hat, then this is a great project because these strands are not going to come out on you. If you work your, if you just kind of work your yarn in and out. And like I said, this can be, usually I'll wind it more and more and more and more, a little bit more, just so that I can get more fluff out of it. Because I like the fluffier balls. I think they're fun. So anyhow, this is just a tip for making your own pom-poms. I do have another video on this, but it's really dark and it's one of the older videos of mine. So I thought I'd kind of update this to make it a little easier. And this way you don't need another object to make your pom-poms. You can just use your fingers the way I'm showing you, just wrapping it in that figure 8 motion. So here's a little pom-pom. I know it's kind of sloppy. I'm sorry. Did my best for a video, but you can trim it and make it look really cute. And I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. My name is Colleen, again with yarnwars.com. I hope that you'll come visit us over on our group at facebook.com/groups/yarnwars. Also over at yarnwars.com, lots of fun free patterns for crochet, for knit, and I hope that you'll subscribe today for more great tips and tricks and some more great free patterns to come. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Happy yarning. Bye-bye.